Rich, there's a common topic that seems to come up almost every year, and it's the topic of control groups and affiliated service groups. Can you talk about that for a moment?
I'll talk about control groups, but I'm not going to make a case on affiliated service groups because they're beyond my pay grade.
Okay.
But they basically have to do with, let's talk about a control group. A control group is, say, for example, an owner has more than one company. Very simple example. If an owner only has more than 80% of other entities, that's a control group. So if I have an owner that has 100% ownership in his business, he has another entity he owns over 80%, that's a control group. So that means that person's both plans have to be covered when we design it. So good example is, let's assume his 100% ownership, it's only him. But his other company, he has 10 employees. You have to include those employees. That's a control group. That's a basic example, and you have to include both groups.
And if it's only 40% ownership?
If it's only 40% ownership and the revenue is different revenue, because this is not where you get into the affiliated service group issues.
Mhm.
Where's the revenue coming from? If the revenue is coming from that 40% business, Adam, that's an affiliated service group.
Yeah.
So affiliated service group doesn't look at ownership. It looks at where is the money coming from. And if it's like more than 10%, then those two entities are affiliated because the revenue structure is coming, the resources from both companies. So it gets more complicating. So that's where we have the potential for an affiliated service group. I highly recommend get a attorney, get a risk attorney to look at it because we don't want to take that chance.
Sure. So walk me through the